Her confession at the cult altered my life forever. Dark devotion, 2 words I never fully understood until I met Sister Carmen. Back in 2022, post-pandemic weirdness and all that finding yourself stuff, I got invited to a cult. Well, more like a super intense prayer group by some sweet ladies in long skirts with angelic vibes. I thought, why not? I was deep in my existential crisis era, craving emotional stability and maybe even some kind of spiritual glow-up. And that is where I met her, Sister Carmen. She stood near the makeshift altar, her fingers interlocked in fierce prayer, like she was holding the universe together with sheer will. There was something intense about her, something that drew me in. We clicked because we were the quiet, antisocial weirdos nobody talked to. So naturally, we started talking to each other. It turns out she had been coming to the cult for almost a year after fleeing her controlling mom and an ex-boyfriend she said was afraid of him. His name, David, she described him like some TV anti-hero. Tall, dark-haired, smoldering, but with that toxic possessive vibe. Carmen said that every time she tried to pull away, he would send her those messages, not the sweet kind, more like little jabs that would not stop. Her whole life felt like it was just the 4 walls of his world, like she could not get out. Major red flags. I hated him instantly. At first, I thought, yikes, girl, you dodged a bullet. But the more she talked, the more off things felt. Her stories about David were vivid. I mean too vivid, like she was stuck in a twisted Netflix series only she could see. When her mom, Ms. Raquel or Ms. Rachi, as I called her, had a home accident, a bad fall and landed in the hospital, Carmen freaked out. She did not drive to scared, and the bus would take forever. She was spiraling, convinced she would lose her mom if she did not get there as soon as possible. Well, I just grabbed my keys and said, 6 hours on the road. I got you, so let us go to her tiny hometown. But what I discovered there changed everything. Follow for part 2.